good to this world had to be taken away. It doesn't seem right. But I do know a couple things. Know that wherever he is, he's making every second count, as he did here. I know that wherever he is, he's making it a better place. I want to thank him. I want to thank him for his protection and guidance along the way. I want to thank him for the good that I have done and may do, and say sorry for the bad. I want to thank him for being my friend, and I want to thank him for letting me be his wacky. His granddaughter Addie would like to come up and say something about his granddad, her granddad. You're standing in front of here, so.
Favorite memories of him are when he would go to the toy store together. He would buy me fun books, like how to babysit a grandpa. When I felt sick or bad or sad, he was there for me, so it is my turn. I loved him so much. I have a picture in my room of him, and I look at it every day, and it brings back all the memories. I'm so grateful to have him as my grandpa. All he wanted was for me to be happy. And he accomplished that.
Next, I'll have his daughter, Mount Angie, read the obituary.
Years from now, it will not matter what kind of house I lived in, how much money I had, nor what my clothes were like. But the world may be a little better because I was important to the life of a child. John Michael Delaney, 83, died on January 22nd, 2017, surrounded by the love of his family. Michael was born in Detroit, Michigan on November 20th, 1933 to Moses John Delaney and Mary Agnes Kelly Delaney. He grew up in the inner city of Detroit and at an early age became involved with the YMCA, where he learned to swim and become the team swim coach as a teenager. His excellence in swimming earned him a college education at the University of Michigan, where he received collegiate All-American honors and served as co-captain of the UM swim team. He excelled at swimming and triathlons throughout his lifetime and reached the pinnacle when he qualified for the 1956 Melbourne Olympics and when he became an Ironman in Kona, Hawaii in 1985. He continued his professional education at the University of Michigan Dental School, earning his DDS in 1959, and in 1964 his MS postdoctoral pediatric dentistry designation at the University of Detroit. In 1975, he received a Master's of Science of Education as a health science educator at the University of Southern California. Michael's kind heart led him to a life of service. Proudly, Captain Delaney served our country in the United States Air Force in Tripoli, Libya, and North Africa from 1958 to 1962. In the 1970s, he served as Associate Dean and Chairman of both the Orthodontic and Pediatric Dentistry departments at the University of Southern California School of Dentistry. He relocated to the Big Island of Hawaii in 1978 and served children in a private practice as a pediatric dentist and orthodontist. His international service included his affiliation with Health Volunteers Overseas, where he helped establish the first dental school in the Caribbean at the University of the West Indies in Trinidad and Tobago. His awards, too numerous to mention all, included the Rotary Foundation Paul Harris Fellowship and Outstanding University Faculty Awards for 8 years at USC and 6 years at the University of Detroit. While at the University of Detroit, Michael was credited with the invention for the dental procedure to close the palate of cleft palate patients. He was a keynote speaker for the American Dental Association. Michael was a sports enthusiast and participated in running marathons, Waikiki rough water swims, sailing, hiking, skiing and snowshoeing, mountain hiking, and whitewater rafting. In 1989, Michael swam the second leg of a 3-channel triangle swim in the Hawaiian Islands, Maui to Molokai, on behalf of the Rotary Club to benefit the Honolulu Rotary Youth Foundation, which provides college scholarships for graduating high school seniors. The event raised $225,000. Active in his dental profession for 50 years, he embraced his ability to provide dental care in a fun manner to children spanning from Idaho, Hawaii, Oregon, Arkansas, and Michigan to South America and Africa. He was respected by friends, business associates, and loved by his employees. He was a mentor who encouraged all to follow their dreams and a pillar of strength to many throughout the world. Michael is survived by his wife, Rita, his children, Sean of Grand Rapids, Michigan, Kevin of Kona, Hawaii, Todd of Ventura, California, Jack of Kona, Hawaii, and Stuart of Petoskey, Michigan, along with his 5 stepchildren, Tina, Tim, Travis, Allie, and Zach of Boise. He is blessed with 25 grandchildren and 1 great-granddaughter. He was preceded in death by his parents, his infant daughter Elizabeth, and his brother James T. Delaney. He was a gentleman who was larger than life, with his charming personality and magnetic charisma. With a lifetime of incredible experiences and love for his family and friends, those memories faded as he developed Alzheimer's in the last few years of his life. In the end, it wasn't about his education, his awards, or his earthly possessions, but about his relationships, and definitely his service to others. He served us well, and now he is at peace. The family would like to extend our gratitude to Jessica Bruce, nurse practitioner, for her kindness to Michael and to the staff at Spring Creek at Island Woods Memory Care for the patient and attentive care while he was at their facility. Another thank you for the support and encouragement he sent to our family during this difficult time. There will be another celebration of life as Michael is taken home to Hawaii, where his ashes will be scattered at sea. The J. Michael Delaney Memorial Fund has been established at Capital Educators Credit Union in Boise. This memorial fund will provide dental care to children in need.
Excellent music, and Mike would have loved that. I'm going to give you a short personal view from my perspective of this great guy. We've had excellent presentations up until now, and the one thing I worried about is being right after Ed. I was hoping that you would cheer me on, because I've got this special tie you'll probably recognize. Yeah. So, in spite of the fact of having difficulty following Addie and knowing that we're gonna have a fine video here, we were an instant connection, as we would say when they come in. We didn't see each other that often, but it was a brother from another mother. And he would always call me the Colonel, and I would always call him either Herr Doctor or the Molar Mechanic, which was his favorite. He loved his own children, and he took great care of them, and he treated Rita and her children as though they were his. Often Shirley and I would find we'd roll into town and pick up the phone, and 24 hours later we'd have anywhere from 12 to 25 people in the house, and Mike would go around grinning like over there, all over the house, and invariably he'd kind of sidle up and say, you know, I am so blessed to be part of this. With 25, I'm not sure what the number is, 25 is a good number of grandkids. He always kept busy, and Rita would come up with a short information here. You've got 30 minutes and we've got to be at a ball game. And he'd pick up his gear and be gone. And as Zach mentioned, he had a special bond with his children, and he influenced him a lot. So I won't go into that because you've heard that. But he did brag often about the fact that over these 17 years, he and Zach never had a crossword. And yet he would set the example, and he would teach people by example how to treat a lady. He would had the habit of opening the door for Rita, put her seatbelt on, giving her a kiss. Well, guess who picked that up? Zach picked it up. And that has been transmitted now to my grandchildren. Trevor, Tyler, they're all over their grandmother. So being able to teach how to treat people and ladies, there's all kinds